Hi guys, so I'm going to do some more sewing now. So I have yogurts, a lot of yogurts, and I never throw the tubs away because they're really handy and they make great plant pots. The only thing is they've got no holes in the bottom. So what I do is I get a tea light and light it, and then I just heat a screwdriver up until it's hot enough, and then I pierce the plastic. Okay. And just put holes in the bottom of the pot for drainage. And these are quite sturdy pots, they're quite thick, you know, but they make ace little plant pots. And they cost me no money, which I like most of all. So there we go, I've put 5 little holes in the bottom of the pots, and then we have a free little plant pot. As well as awesome little plant pots that they also make great propagators, and all you have to do is fill it with soil, put your seeds in, and then cover it with a plastic bag, and you have a great little propagator. And they're great for seeds that like a little bit of warmth to germinate. Now I've only got a tiny little propagator and it's full already, but I've got a few things that I need to start off, and I haven't got room in there, so I'm going to start them off in these little tubs, mainly herbs and flowers. So I'll go and get them and then I'll be back. Okay, I've got my little pots ready now, and I've filled them with soil or compost. Okay, so I've got my little pots ready. I've got 4 little pots. I've ripped the labels off, but I kept some of the labels on because it's easier to write. Right, so there's basil, lemon basil, rudbeckia, and lemongrass. And these absolutely love heat, so these would be perfect in these little pots. And this is just your classic standard basil. You get thousands of seeds in a little packet, and they're little black seeds like that, little round black seeds. And I'm going to sprinkle them on. And basil, you can put quite a few in a pot because it doesn't mind growing all together. I've got lemon basil. Seeds are exactly the same as the classic basil. Sprinkle them around. Lemongrass. I've had this bag of lemongrass for about 3 years, and every year it just does great. Really good germination. Now lemongrass doesn't like the cold at all, so if you want to overwinter it, you have to bring it in. And every year I say I'm going to, and I forget. But there's the lemongrass seeds. It might be easier if we're doing it on the soil. Lemongrass seeds. And the next is rudbeckia. So if I show you, see that? Some of the ones, and then I grew a Sahara one and a cherry brandy, and cherry brandy was like red, deep red, and the Sahara was pinky colours, beautiful. Now these seeds are absolutely tiny. Put a sprinkling of them on like that. Right, I'm going to put a tiny bit of compost on top, and I'm going to water them. Now I grow rudbeckia every year, and they're supposed to be perennial, which they have been, they come back. But the first year they were true to colour, and the second year and the third year they came back just yellow. So what I'm thinking, the original plant died, and then it was just self-seeded, and because they were F1 seeds they didn't come true. But the yellow ones are beautiful. There we go. So a little bit of compost on top. This compost is already quite damp, but I'm just gonna add a a little bit more water, and then I get my plastic bags. These plastic bags, they sent me the wrong ones, so they're massive, but the small little sandwich bags will be fine. And that's what I do, is I cover them up like that, pull them tight, twist at the bottom, and done. And then I'll just put these in my window until germination. They shouldn't really need watering because the plastic bag will help keep the compost damp. But if they do, it will take 2 seconds just to take the bag off. And water them. And there we have it. And I'll leave them in there until they germinate, and then I will separate the seeds and pop them on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.